everybody, my name is Greg James. I'm here with Chris and Cameron, and today we're talking body. We're talking body image for My Mind and Me, and I have a statistic for you to start things off. A third of boys feel pressured to be muscly, and 24% of teen boys have been on a diet to lose weight. Now those two things are at odds, clearly. Chris Stark, do you feel pressure to be muscly?
I think I do, because I would like to be more muscly. I'd like to be fitter. I don't necessarily want to be more muscly. I just want to feel fitter.
Well, Cameron, I'll ask you the same question. Do you feel a pressure to look a certain way, or to train, or to go to the gym or something?
So when I actually, a while back, I felt really pressured to go to the gym a lot, and I was trying to build up, trying to get this physique. But that was
You're 18?
I'm 18,
Okay.
yeah. But that was a year ago, and that was mostly because my friends were all going to the gym, and it seemed to be the thing that we had to do. But then nowadays, I've kind of stopped that because I've kind of given up on the whole physique idea. And
What do you mean you've given up? You're just going to let go?
I'm just gonna let go, just let it all out.
Hot knobs for dinner.
I think I can say this to you, Greg. Like, as your mate, I think you come across to me as such a confident bloke. Do you have any insecurities at all
loads.
about?
Of course. Like everyone has. I don't like some of the angles of my face. I don't like the back of my head.
Don't like the back of your head?
I've got a flat back of my head.
No way.
My nose from one side is a bit beaky and a bit hooked. Everyone's got loads of things. I've got one eye that doesn't open as much as the other one. I've got a fangy tooth. There's loads of stuff.
Does it actually, I don't want to say like bother you,
No, 'cause
but
you just-
is it stuff that you notice and...
You're just aware of stuff, and also when you're being filmed, you start seeing your face from a different angle. It's like when you go into it. I remember it really well when I was a kid. Maybe I was a teenager. We were buying clothes or something. You know those cubicles that have the mirrors in front and the side, and the side and the back.
Oh,
Yeah,
fully
oh
round.
God, I hate
The
them.
first time you see a profile on the back of your head, you go, "Oh my
Mate,
God!"
it's weird. It's really weird.
I know,
Yeah,
like a
changing
little-
rooms are weird places.
Yeah, they are. But yeah, of course, everyone has those things, and I like to keep fit-ish. But it's not. I'm not a. I don't want to be a swimwear model, and I wouldn't get the job either. But there's, I like eating. I like having a nice time, and I like eating pizza, and I like. So there's just a balance, I think.
Honestly,
Yeah.
the thing I'm most insecure about at the moment is the slight beer belly, which I seem to be.
I'm
just
feeling
forgetting.
that as well,
That's
actually.
loads.
That's everybody.
I'm fairly convinced you obviously, everyone knows this, you notice it more on yourself. I kind of accept it, but in the same breath, I kind of wish if there was a quick solution, I'd probably do it. I don't mean surgery or anything. I've got a great way of, kind of feels weird saying it, but like I'll be breathing in and talking at the same time.
Yeah, but I do that.
Like,
It's
Everyone
like
does that.
slight tap
clenching.
there.
Yeah.
That is absolutely one of the most common things for blokes, definitely. I
Jimmy
definitely
Carr
feel it.
called me fat.
When?
So we were filming something, and he called me fat. He made a slight joke, and there was an audience there and everything. And to be fair, he was funny throughout it. And we were doing this thing where they kind of drew a fake tattoo on my back. And he said, "Oh, I don't really understand what's funny about that. I'm finding it funnier that we're all laughing at the overweight guy bent over a desk." And to be fair, another person who was on that show kind of went, he's not overweight, he's not fat or anything. And I don't even think Jimmy Carr meant it, but it's always stuck with me that.
Do you think the media portrays muscly as sexy, and how does that make you feel? Should we start with?
Yeah, I think it does actually. I think it does a little bit, and I was really shocked the other day. I went into Top Man, and they've got a whole department now of what's the phrase?
Muscle fit.
Muscle fit.
Yeah.
So muscle fit suits,
Right.
and muscle fit T-shirts, and muscle fit whatevers.
Yeah, it's not great.
I don't think that's necessarily the thing we should be encouraging. Actually, I don't think it's the thing we should be encouraging.
No, we
I
should be
think that's-
saying humour is the sexiest thing, of course.
Well, humour will get you much more action than
Yeah.
muscles ever will.
Yeah.
But I think the really interesting thing about exercise and training and muscle building and all the rest of it, it should be for you. Really,
Yeah,
you should do
that's
stuff
true.
to make yourself feel better. So if that is what makes you feel better, then of course go and do it. Of course you should go and spend all that time in the gym, as long as you're
Yeah.
As
you've got a
healthy and
well-rounded
happy.
life and you're happy, and that's what really makes you tick. But to do something because you feel pressured to do it is
Yeah.
where it becomes tricky.
I've always been very anxious about doing anything at Radio 1 where it involves taking all your clothes off.
Yeah, fair enough.
And we do end up in that situation sometimes.
Yeah, we do.
That's why you're
Yeah.
in your boxes quite a lot as well. So.
Yeah, but you see, that's the funny perception about
Yeah.
things that I think people will see a lot of pictures if they were to Google me, see a lot of pictures of me in my pants and think that this is something I enjoy doing. Now, personally, I don't really enjoy doing that. As a mate, I think Greg's a very, very good-looking guy, you know. But
Believe it too.
it's good to hear he's got insecurities in the same way
Yeah, but
I've got
everyone-
insecurities,
but absolutely.
and everyone does, and you do.
Yeah,
as
I
well,
do.
Cameron.
But this is the thing. I think you can hide behind this sort of glossy exterior of Instagram, but every single person, whether it's this guy who looks like, he looks like a Ken doll, doesn't even look real, he'll have insecurities about something. So will Brad from the Vamp. So will Marcel. Like all these people who've, on paper, literally on paper, think they look like the perfect body. Everyone's got these issues.
Seek out any negativity and counter it, and that would be an amazing
Compliment
proactive,
today.
Yeah, but
amazingly proactive thing for us all to be doing.
And I think that's what we should all do, is celebrate everyone who is different and not go, well, you're rubbish because you're not muscly, you're too fat to be considered attractive. It's like it's ridiculous. But anyway,
Nice.
gents, thank you very much for chatting today.
Yeah.
Well done.
It's been great.
Well done, you. Right, get your shirts off, let's have a selfie.